against the Orlando Magic coming up here in the second of two here at Thomas and Mack. And don't forget, coming up later tonight, we've got one more game for you with Richard Jefferson officiating the second quarter. Look at Emmanuel Terry, who had a nice outing for Orlando a couple of nights ago. Chet Holmgren is the guy with all the eyes and spotlight. Searing, white-hot spotlight focused on him tonight. He wins the tip. OKC with possession. Giddey into the front court. Picked up by Simpson. Boy, Kennedy really hyped up already. A little defensive pressure. 26-year-old at Princeton University.
You love seeing it 8 seconds into the game.
What about that? Here's Mann, hands it off to Giddey. They switch the screen. Terry picks up Giddey. Shot clock down to 5 already. Tre Mann had a notion from downtown. Fouled on the play, and he'll get 3. Wow.
Not a great foul.
No.
With 1.8 seconds there. And you can clearly see he got him on that left wrist on his way up. It's actually, you know, Oklahoma City came out, disguised it a little bit with some movement. They ran Spain action or stack action or whatever. You could hear Orlando's bench screaming out the switches, and they did a phenomenal job there, basically triple switching, and prevented Oklahoma City from getting a decent offensive look, and got bailed out with that foul.
JJ, you bring up a pretty good point. Orlando had that scouted. I attended the Rockets practice a couple of nights ago. They went through a very detailed scouting report that night when they played against Orlando. And it's something that you might be a little bit surprised by, especially early in Summer League.
Well, think about this. You know, we talked about in our first game, we talked about some of those intangibles, what teams are looking for in players to make a roster, and you have to be able to process scouting reports night to night, game to game, and it all comes at you really quick, and it's a great learning lesson for young players, whether you're a first-round pick or an undrafted guy.
That's a great point. If you can't remember the scout, you can't play, right?
That's pretty much it.
Just underway here, 2-0 lead. Chet Holmgren out of Minneapolis. Played at Gonzaga, one and done. Actually lost to Duke in the Final Four, didn't they? Was it? I think they did.
No, Duke lost to North Carolina.
Oh, Duke
Thanks for bringing that up. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry. The college games, they run together for me. My bad.
It's all right.
Off the miss, here comes Giddey.
UNC fans won't let us ever forget that.
I know. I feel for you. Here's Mann driving baseline. Holmgren. Nice little show and go. Kicks to the corner. 10 on the shot clock. And Mann stepped out of bounds. See that happen so many times. But we saw Holmgren's ability there to shot fake and put it on the deck and make something happen at the offensive end. At 7 feet 1 inch. His father played at the University of Minnesota. Simpson on top for Orlando. Kennedy, a noted three-point shooter. This one rims out, rebounded by OKC. Giddey surveying into the front court. Boy, good defense by Houston. Guarded him on the crossover. A nice weak side cut for the bucket for OKC. That was Aaron Wiggins out of Maryland.
It's a great cut there from Aaron Wiggins. And one of the things you have to be aware of when you play with a guy like Josh Giddey, because of his ability to break down defenses, you know, constantly dribbling, spinning, all that stuff, timing those cuts as Wiggins did there is a huge key from playing with a guy like Giddey.
Holmgren slips the screen, got open, slams it home. Great chemistry between those two.
That's a small little window that Giddey fit that ball through to get it to Holmgren. Really nice pass.
Boy, a good dime drop here by Giddey, the Australian. One more look.
Just a little drag screen, slips out. You see that little look away pass that Giddey looks away and then he hits Holmgren. Makes that low man have to contemplate and make a split-second decision.
He averaged over 6 assists per game, and Ball kicked out of bounds.